and it goes to something we said earlier. Okay, so you said what did you say? Can you train a woman to hold to be a housewife? Do you think you can or can't? It's a two-part question. Do you think you can?
Do what now?
Train a hoe to be a housewife?
No.
Eric?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Wait.
You can't train shit but a dog.
You can't train. I'm not going to train a hoe to be a housewife.
Okay.
What I can do, a hoe. The perspective I like to come from is that you're only a hoe in the town you come from. So in other words, once you go to somewhere where don't nobody know you, your whole phase starts over. Now in your heart, you're a hoe.
That's what I'm gonna get to.
Yeah,
I can't change you to be a housewife. Now, when you take your mentality out of your whole phrase, you decide to go this route. I didn't change you. I just showed you the better benefits of being a wife as opposed to a hoe.
But I don't think you can show. This is my opinion on it. I think, and you have to see it. This is my perspective on it, because we don't. It's always that word always gravitates toward women, but I'm gonna put it in generalizing on everybody. So basically, I've been a hoe. You've been a hoe, and you've been a hoe. So whatever. So my thing is, you can't say you still that same person that you used to be at one given time. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
That means growth. Does that not mean the same? Growth, right?
You can say that.
Huh?
You can say that.
Okay. So my thing is, it's not so much you can change her to be whatever. I think she has to change within herself.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. But you also just said, but you can show her. No, you can't show her. No. You can't show her shit. She has to change within herself.
That's what I said. So you got to get that.
Do I believe? So my answer to the question is, I believe a hoe can be. I believe a hoe can be a housewife. But the question is, can you change it? No, you can't change it. No, but she can be a housewife.
Like I said,
because she has to change within herself. So so further with that question is, if you're in a relationship, okay, let's say y'all both hoes, can a man or a woman or a man change the other party?
Nah.
Can they change the other party? Can you change her in a sense where it's...
Let me get context.
I'm very shocked you said it, because I'm going to go specific on something.
I'm going to get context.
Yeah,
you finished with the question?
I'm asking too though. Can you change her in a sense? Can she change you?
Because can I change her?
Can y'all change each other within that relationship? Like get her.
It's gonna take some one accord shit for that. So I'm gonna say changing. It's people use that term. People use that term so loosely. Normally, when you try to change a person into something you want them to be, you normally find somebody you don't want.
That's actually a damn good answer there. But you still okay, Chris? Damn, you made this question hard now. Eric, let me get Eric specific on this one. Okay, you say you can't. So you say it's not possible, right?
I ain't saying it wasn't possible. I'm saying it's not likely.
Okay.
So but also let's define what a hoe is.
No. We're gonna take the whole thing out. My question is, you two in a relationship. Now y'all passed. You've done whatever. Okay, we're not using the word hoe, but in the relationship that y'all are in, can you change that individual, and can she change you in the relationship that y'all are in, right at the given junction?
No. And the reason why I say that is because two people getting together that are, for whatever reason, they are who they are, and the things that they come together with, they want to change. Like that word change is a little, it's different when it's loose, because if I'm getting with you to change, I'm accommodating what you want me to change, what you think is a problem, as opposed to some that's in myself that I know I need to change in order for me to be in a relationship in the first place. So in other words, no, two people can't change each other, because I only want you to change what I can't deal with. But if there are some things that are like, I'm not the best money management person, and that person is. It's the only thing that can help me change is that person's. They're better in the area than I am, but who I am, they can't change that.
I disagree. with that, and it's not to say that you're wrong, and it's not that you're wrong. I disagree with that because the fact is, I guess when you get now at the age I'm at now, my relationships are different. So when if you get in a relationship now, and along with what you're saying about the strength, to me what you're saying is the strength of what they may do better than you, then you can gravitate there and learn from that or whatever. I think that I look at I self-analyze myself every day. So if I'm in a relationship and let's say she's saying something to me pertaining to some things going on with me or about myself, and it's making our relationship be not as great as it could be, I think the change from myself because of the love I feel for that woman will make me want to change. If I want to still be this woman and I know that this is something that's going on within myself and she's pointing it out to me, will I change? Am I able to change or will I change? Yes, I will change. You know why? Because depending on the strength of what I want with this woman, yes, and I think in any relationship there has to be change because you're not going to meet someone that's perfect. And the reason why I was kind of pointing at you on that because I'll tell you off camera. But my point is because I know that you know that there can be change in individuals to make the situation which y'all in to be better. If you know where I'm coming from with that, and I see change because but you know that change didn't come ASAP. It didn't come. It took time, and it took the fact that setting down, making somebody understand you set in your way, but who I am, you can't do this because this is gonna make us, we're gonna clash. So that means that it's gonna have to be some changes going on if I'm continuing to still be here. So change has to come in within any relationship you get to. So I guess the word you saying I'm losing, make change, whatever, but there has to be change.
I get what you're saying.
And so my thing is, and you saying no too, Chris, but my thing is, if you go in a relationship and you're not willing to change, depending on how you care for that woman, then you're gonna bring problems just as well as that woman gonna bring a problem.
No, when I'm saying there's no change, you don't change. You learn the other. You learn your partner. Once you learn your partner, and you know your partner don't like certain things, you tend to slow down on doing them. You
slow down or do it differently.
You're going to slow it down or do it differently or stop.
That's called change.
No. That's called evolution. You learn your partner.
I guess maybe I'm using you changing your methods of how you.
Okay, but that's just like
it's his perspective. I'm just
it's just like saying, can you make a junkie
different words on it though?
Can you change a junkie person into a tedious person?
I don't even know how you going with this, Chris? Please explain that further.
Like a junkie person to a cleanliness?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I was saying it's certain things.
They junkie, but around you they'll be clean.
That's what I was. Those are the changes I'm talking about.
Yeah,
when you get with somebody that's. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's more changes. You become more respectful of them and their wishes towards you.
But we're actually saying the same thing, but we're using different words with it. I say change, and you saying evolution.
But Dre, so you made an example. You was kind of being subliminal, but I know what you was talking about. So Dre's you was saying what I was saying, but Dre's saying like you changing, like this is who this person was, and they look totally different now because of who they are now. So to your point, I agree. Like again, there is no right or wrong, and I'm actually listening to both of y'all. Like,
no, it's not
cool.
right or wrong at all. Period.
Because when you a lot of times, what I believe, reflect over your life and see does that apply? Damn, you know what? That did happen. Mm-hmm. So, but I have I believe that strong-willed people that's strong-willed and they know who they are. They don't let nobody tell them who they are. They've mastered who they are. You either gonna deal with it or you not. The change a lot of time comes in the value that the other person sees, and a lot of people talk the talk and can't walk it. Mm-hmm. So if I say I'm gonna leave, everything I say I mean. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. I say this, and then my lifestyle, what I say, my lifestyle reflects it. Now they see how serious I am about who I say I am. You don't know who you are, so when I say things to you, you reject it because ain't nobody really told you. My bad. Ain't nobody really told you. Ain't nobody came to you like this before. But I can. I'm qualified because everything I say, I do. It ain't nothing. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't respect people that say one thing and do the next thing.
Yeah.
So now they start to see something they've never had before. That's my way of getting people to change. Not for me, for them. It's always for them.
And that's where I was kind of going with it. Like, there's going to be, in any decent relation that's trying to progress, there's going to be change. And I might even say it in both, but there's going to be some change because there's not one person you're going to meet, y'all going to be perfectly together. So there's going to be change. And my thing is, if you're the individual who may need to change, per se, from my perspective, you're not willing to, that's not going to even happen. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
And most people tend to think that they're okay. I don't need change. If it's gonna be a change, it's gonna be you. My thing is, when you go in a relationship, if you do any change, from any one of you, it's gonna have to be the fact of how much you value that relationship and then also that individual to make you want to. So that's what I'm.
So it's more of a compromise than just changing.
I guess maybe want me to stop using that word change. Because I see it's about making you comfortable. Yeah, compromise. I know, but my thing is, if you compromise, you are changing the way your mindset is too, though. Well, you're not doing the same thing as what you used to. But I'll use compromise. I use compromise.
Because words are important. Like that's why I said I said in the beginning, who I am is who I am. Who I am isn't gonna change. My compromises are. So certain things that I know that we bump heads on, that I know I can change for her, but who I am, you're not going to change.
Yeah. So make the compromise for it.
Yeah.
So
make that compromise and sacrifice.
Let's put the hoe back in there. Let's throw her ass back in there.
I need to get that hoe out there, but go ahead.
Throw her. She's going right back in there.
Okay.
A hoe, to me, the definition of a hoe, I feel like it's something that they can have multiple partners with no emotional connection to them. They can have sex with no emotional attachment.
It's just slang for promiscuous.
It's a hoe, not a prostitute.
Yeah.
Because like you borderline prostitute.
Prostitute get paid.
No,
yeah, you get paid.
Yeah.
But if I can go, I ain't got no attachment. Most women have emotional attachment to sex. Take a woman that don't. She home. She out here.
She out there. Hey, give me something, and you can have something.
So when she get in a relationship, y'all ain't gotta be married. Y'all just stay together. Can you change her? Her mindset is, nigga, I ain't even emotionally attached to you.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm really, the benefit you have to me ain't got nothing to do with sex. So I can have sex with anybody. She loyal to you. She in this, but she fuck niggas.
No, you can't. Well, damn, you made that.
Because that's why I said, what is a hoe? A real hoe, you can't change her. She has to be in a situation that accommodates her lifestyle. She has to damn near get saved or like have a spiritual awakening. Can't no person change her.
Yeah.
That's like the junkie.
But that actually goes back to what I said though. She has to change within herself. We can't change her. Nobody. And I said that. So I said, but you're right. But if she's still, if her mindset is still a whole mindset, and you know this, that this is the part, and you still know that she's a mindset, that means y'all good with everything that goes on from that point on. So she should have to change. Because you're okay with her still being at home, but she's still liking the lifestyle she lives.
But you got some knucklehead ass niggas that really try to change a hoe. Why you trying to change a hoe? Just go get you somebody that ain't a hoe.
Some of the best advice I ever told.
That's the
if
problem.
You know you got a hoe, go buy that bitch some pumps.
Work it. I mean, real talk.
So in some instance, it's really, you don't try to change somebody.
Exactly.
You're trying to add value to this person. They got to see the value that you add to them. They'll want to change for them. That's why I always say, when you do things for other people, if I'm like, and this is the reason why I know what you said. It ain't because of me. It's because I make sure there's talks, like conversations that's not on take everything out of it. How you feel about the world? Like, we talk about God, like the spiritual aspect of what I'm trying to show you has everything to do with you. So when you leave me, if I'm no longer in the picture, do you want to continue to go down be this type of person? Because I see other areas of your life where it affects you, and it ain't just me. Yeah. Just take me out of it. You still got the problem. I want you to see that, so you can see even if I'm gone, you straight.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, that's how I look at things.
I got a question to ask you, and that's going based on what you said. Any relationship that you're in right now, I'm not putting by name, but just a relationship you're in right now. Let's say that person leave and go somewhere else with somebody else. Do you think from what that person got from you,
from leaving me, they'll be a better person if they leave?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I make sure every woman,
I know that,
then came back like it because it's. I ain't gonna say every, but
man, you want one, but my meaningful relationships, yes. Both of us have left evolved. Both of us have left evolved.
I have to try to figure out how I word my questions now because I don't,
It changed the dynamic of the again.
But I say that, Chris, to say. Go ahead. First of all,
he was about to bring something out.
But I gotta keep my mind on the
specific.
Yeah, but I can't be specific.
Right.
So I'm kind of, but like you picked up on what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you can do the same.
Chris ain't picking up because Chris ain't going.
Conversation gone. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get to now. He trying to code, but you're not getting it,
Chris.
I don't.
So you saying I know, Chris. So you're saying, Chris, the relationship that you're in.
Oh shit.
If that person goes somewhere else, so you saying that they are better, they have learned and been better themselves for the relationship being with you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not make it personal. Let's not make it personal.
You're right. Because I'm not.
Because at the end of the day,
Chris trying to single me out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it myself then. Do I think?
Hell no. Shit, no.
But see, I'm more honest with myself than you are with yourself, Chris. You can go.
I'm honest. I am. For real.
No, brother. You tend to be more of a I'm always right type of guy, and I myself don't do that. I myself see my wrongs. And go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
No. That is not what I'm saying. But that'll be some out camera stuff.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the things that you don't know that, like you said, that's the way that's the way y'all think. That's what you think. You don't. You can't think.
Right.
But you know.
Right. I get what you're saying.
I get that point.
In other words, it's some things that like when we don't see,
you don't know. Yeah. That's what you think and you insinuate. Yeah. That's it.
You're right. You're right with that point. So I can't debate that, but that's what I'm saying. So I think that's how I think you can judge your own self. Like, touch what he's saying. When you in these relationships, and if let's say they go the other way, have they gotten better because of being with you or whatever? And that's, I think it's growth within yourself too, because that's saying that, hey, look, when you with me, man, I ain't like them other niggas, man. It's different with me. Now, we work, it's cool, but if not, then if we together long enough, you don't got something from this, and you don't better yourself. That's just right. That's a deep perspective on the relationship. So.
But I also think you need to, like, if you're not intentional, like, there's some things I want this with this person, but I feel like this could be better. But I want it. It's not gonna happen if she don't want it for her. So if she leave this situation and she revert back to who she was, that means she was doing it for me and not her.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. So I don't even want nobody doing nothing just for me, because she really probably playing me.
Because you're not being yourself.
Behind closed doors, she probably talking about me. She got. So I'm saying that's just like faking the orgasm. You making me feel you do this for me, but you get around somebody else and be like, man, little nigga, I'm behind it. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's not in your heart. I want it to be in your heart. So if it hits you in your heart, that it's a awaken. It's like, damn, I see why it's important for me to do it, because it's gonna better me. It ain't for him. It's for me. If you see it that way, then we on the same page now. Because you keep speaking from my perspective. I don't want you to do that. Speak from yours, but you got to get why you need to. You see what I'm saying? So that's the. I done tried every other way. I done studied and don't nothing else work. Don't nothing work. When you do shit for other people, it's not gonna work.
You got to bring your own intellect to a conversation.
You got to know who you are.
Yeah, that, and when you get to that mutual agreement, and then that you move forward from. That's how I think. Like you said, don't do it for me. Do it for us. Because it's gonna take us to grow. And on the way while I'm growing, you should be growing with me. Now, if I'm growing, you still being down here, why the hell am I with you?
Now, let's be real. I'm just using an example. I'm not finna throw out no specifics, but let's be real. We can say that, but you don't realize how much shit you have to deal with in relationships
to get there. Yeah,
like insecurity.
Yeah,
you know how much a person has. When you with somebody that's trying to do everything for you, they're showing all their insecurities. That's the only way they have to do it for you, is to show their insecurities. All their insecurities start coming out because it's things they trying to do for me to be happy. Think about this. The things you want me to be happy for are the things you're insecure about. That's the only reason. If put it like this, if I start spending all my money on my woman, that mean I'm insecure. That mean I know it's a nigga around here got more money than me. I'm insecure about money, so I'm
gonna
finna
keep her.
Exactly. I'm doing something I know hurting me, but I'm doing it to make her happy. I'm doing it out of insecurity as opposed to doing it because I really want to do it. And it's a good, so now me knowing me, I can be honest with myself, baby, I ain't got it. I'm not gonna spend all this money on it. I'm not gonna do none of that. And if she fuck around and leave me, that's cool.
Thank you.
That keeps, so now that way of thinking keeps me out of that emotional state. I can think with reason and logic now. My love for you is this. This what it is. It ain't going nowhere as long as we can stay on track. But not for the sake of me losing myself. You can go on.